everybody! Today I'm going to be showing you how to make some more Harry Potter potions. I have already done a video on Harry Potter potions and the link will be there and there and there, somewhere. It will be somewhere around me, it will be in the box and then it will be somewhere else. And I also made a video of how to make a stand for those, and both of those videos went down really well, and I had a lot of requests for a second half of the potions video, so I know it's a little bit late and I'm sorry, but we eventually got there. So today I'm just going to be showing you how to make 5 more potions, so let's get going. So the first potion or ingredient we're going to make is Bazours, and I think that's how you pronounce it. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is grab some small stones. I just grabbed some from my garden. You just want to make sure that they're going to fit inside whatever bottle you want to use, and there'll be a link on the screen now to the bottles that I used. Then I just put some paper down on my desk, and I just used a paintbrush and some black paint to move the stones around and make sure I completely covered them, and then I let them dry. These are the bottles that I used, and I just printed out some labels, making sure that they were the right size for my bottles. Then I cut them out and just stuck it on my bottle using some double-sided tape. So once you've got the label on, you just want to carefully, one by one, place the stones into the bottle, and I filled mine up all the way, but you could do it halfway, and that is that one finished. Okay, next up we're going to make the aging potion, and I could only find any description on the internet of this as just purely being green, so that's what I'm going to go with. I'm using Elmer's glue. I imagine any clear glue would work, but I've chosen to use Elmer's glue, and just some green food colouring. Obviously the more you add, the darker it will be, so I went for quite a dark one, but if you want it to be light, just put a little bit in, and then just mix it up with a cocktail stick, and I just put the lid in. I made sure there's a little bit of glue around the top to make sure it's stuck, but that was all I had to do, and then I just stuck the label on, and it was as easy as that. Next up is the strengthening solution, and I found that described as being turquoise, so I used a mixture of blue and green, but the first thing I did was filled my bottle with Elmer's glue again, and then I just put in an equal amount of blue and green food colouring. Then I just added the lid again and stuck on the label the same as last time, and that is finished. Another really easy one. Next up is the boil cure, and that is only described as being blue. And I didn't want it to be quite as blue as the last one, so rather than dropping in food colouring, I just put a little tiny bit of blue food colouring on my cocktail stick and mixed it in, and it allowed me to make the colour a lot lighter. You can obviously add a little bit at a time to help make it a little bit darker, but I was really happy with the colour it came out as. Next up we have the Elixir to induce Euphoria, which is described as being sunshine yellow. So like I have with all the others, I've just filled my bottle most of the way with Elmer's glue. Then I've added quite a few drops of yellow food colouring because yellow doesn't seem to come out as clearly as the others. Put the lid on, stuck the label on, and there you go. So there you go guys, another 5 easy Harry Potter potions that do not need a lot of supplies at all and can probably be adapted with things that you already have in your house. I'm really happy with how these turned out. I learned a little bit as I went along, and I did do them slightly differently to how I did them last time, but both sets came out really well and I'm really happy. So yes, hope you enjoyed. Have a lovely day, be safe, be happy, be ambitious, and I will see you later.